We saved it for you.
Morning everyone, we're going to get started now. We'll start with a karakia from Rita.
Kia hora te marino, kia whakapapa ponamu te moana. Hei hua rahi mai tātou I te rangi nei. Aroha atu, aroha mai, tātou I a tātou katoa, huie tai kia. And the translation is, may peace be widespread, may the seed be like greenstone, a pathway for us all this day. Let us show respect for each other, for one another, bind us all together.
Thank you. So we have apologies from Bess Hingy and we have Delhi online. Can I have a mover and a seconder, please?
Yes.
Mover from John.
Yes.
Seconder from Peter. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? None. Motion carried. We'll move on to the public forum. Everyone has 5 minutes to talk. And remember that we can ask questions, you guys can't. And we, no decisions can be made. Okay, so we'll start with Bill for Cook's Beach flooding.
Thanks for hearing me today. I'm concerned about the Cook's Beach flooding situation, and I've really got questions. I haven't got, and I just heard that you don't take questions, is that? I've got 10 questions that I'd like to answer, but
we will respond by email later.
Okay, can
Just
I
not
give?
right now.
Yeah, because I'm concerned we're not getting any progress over there, and it has been now 15 months since the event, probably, and as a one affected, we don't really know what's going on. So what I want to ask the council to start with here is, what is the council, sorry, I wrote them down, what is the council strategy if we had another weather event? Are you better prepared for another event at Cook's Beach? The work promised by the Mayor in early January at Cook's, Mr Mayor.
Morning.
Good morning. At Cook's Beach, I think it was about 4th of January, maybe the 2nd of January.
Second.
Yeah. That was to begin in February. We're still waiting. It's now nearly May. We just want to know what in practical terms, or like as a concerned ratepayer, what has been practically done in the time of 15 months. And there are issues at Cook's Beach, because they had a meeting 2 weeks ago, I think, and surely that report would be in this meeting, and I'm concerned that it's been put on the back burner. So that's, just want to know whether they're aware of it and the gravity of it. At the January meeting, the mayor there, I didn't realise you're going to be here, so
Pretend
I wasn't going to say anything bad about you, but this is just, I want to get it sorted. You said about $2.56 per rate demand goes to stormwater. I'd just like to know where the Cook's Beach part of that money has gone over the last 25 years, because it certainly hasn't gone where I can see. That's why I'm asking the question. We have this committee that's overseeing this this work. I think in 15 months it's had 3 million. What has it achieved? I don't know, and I'm a ratepayer. I have no idea. here's a question, when can, some way it can call, you know, it doesn't have to be the major job, but it's something that, like swales along the road, or, which can be done easily with a digger. And also the committee that oversees it, who does it report to? Does it report to the main council in town, or does it report to you guys? I'm not sure. We're not clear on that. When can I expect sort of the answers to my questions? Because I understood that you told before. You can't answer them now. So that's what and I just sent a message to Elmira Lynn on the 6th of June, Tuesday the 6th of June last year. And then, hi Lynn, I hope you're having a good day. My name is Bill McIntyre and I have a place at 23 Bank Street, Cooks Beach. The floodwaters are approaching my house for the third or fourth time this year. The water is ponding on your land on the side of the road and threatening my house. It was coming up to my front door here. This is after recent events. The residents have approached you and the council with remedial work. No response. Could you please let us know about this matter? It is getting urgent. Please can I have a response? Regards, Bill. I have never got a response. Sorry, I never got a response to that. It's a text message, 6th of June.
Thank you, your time is up.
My time is up. 5 minutes is quick.
It is super quick.
Well, perfectly timed, isn't it? Hey, thank you for hearing me out. I appreciate your time. Please, can we have some action over in Cooks Beach, please?
Does anyone have questions, Rita?
Questions? I have a draft email to you, Bill, in my inbox, which I have been meaning to send to you.
Yeah.
So just as a follow-up, I understand those minutes should be being circulated from Paul and those Paul Hopkins and the Cooks Beach members on the stakeholder group. So you should be seeing those. But let's touch base. Maybe you can leave me your phone number. Let's touch base, and I'm trying to loop you into that group a little more. The numbers of stakeholders that are based in the community. So we have 3, but maybe it be that you and someone else be an alternate, so you can be sitting in on that group.
What concerns me, that's why I asked for the public. Sorry, I'm going to my phone. It's not even on this agenda, and now it's 15 months ago. And if we have another event, or even a half of an event, we're going to be in trouble.
So you would have seen, perhaps not this meeting, but the previous meeting, or even the one before that, where it was on the agenda, we talked about funds going into the LTP and things like that to actually do the work that this stakeholder group was talking about.
But when? That's the problem. It's when. It can't be in 10 years' time. It's got to be within the.
It's not in 10 years' time.
No. But what I'm saying is it's urgent to do some remedial work there to ease the problem, because even a small rainfall pulls across the road from me. It comes across to our place, and it is on lower, and water flows down there. But I think it's quite an easy fix. Just doing the swales. Anyway, I've done 8 minutes.
Thank
you for your time.
If I may, Bill, so out of respect for the process, I won't get engaged in this now, but I'm happy to talk to you a bit later on.
Please.
We'll leave your phone number and we'll have a chat. But
Services Trust.
Good morning, all. Yeah? I've got a few copies. I'm not demanding anything. I just want to bring up a new initiative for the centre that put forward. Yeah? We've got Tony, our new manager, with us. You probably all know him, being a local. Yeah, good morning, board members. I'm here today to promote the HPA initiative, working collaboratively with health and social support for our senior elderly in the community. We recently undertook a survey around the Mercury Bay region. The density in some areas is higher than others, but the population of elderly above 65 years of age is 36% of the current population. Probably presented talk to the commission, yeah, and they questioned that this is 36%. And we asked them to put their hand up who's over 65, the bulk of the people who work. The Mercury Bay aged care agencies work collaboratively that enables people to live independently and participate in all aspects of the community. To live as they age. It's inclusive in the delivery of services. To support senior elderly in the Mercury Bay area, delivery of services coordinated. Illustrate simply. Clear and accessible information provided about health and social services. Our collaborative partners are Lydia ourselves, Mercury Bay Medical Centre, the Correspondence Hurricane, AIDS Concern Hurricane and Environmental, Waikato, Adienga, Honda, and St. John's, with other oral district nurses. An age-friendly community is one that desires the commitment to create physical and social environment that supports the well-being of all the people. Some of the key points are social participation, housing, diversity and culture, participation and employment or volunteer, community support and health services, communication and information, outdoor space and buildings, transportation. The Indiana Community Services Trust has invested in an 11-seater bus to transport those who are unable to access clinical and social services. Funds will be accessed for eligibility. Trust will also provide programs and topics that are of interest to our elderly population, and the seniors can be transferred over to and from the venue. The vision and purpose was really to access to food and water, to remain integrated in the community life and participate actively, access to social, legal and health, so that they maintain an optimal level of physical, mental and emotional well-being. It should include respect for dignity, beliefs, needs and privacy. The older people should have access to education, especially technology, cultural, spiritual and recreational, to be able to develop their full potential. Able to live in dignity and security, to be free from exploitation and physical or mental or treated fairly, regardless of age, gender, and racial or ethnic background. Collaboration. We work closely with our stakeholders and maintain those relationships is the key to ensuring a suitable plan is developed, seeking and including the views of community members in the 50s and 60s would be impacted by a long-term plan. Working with the social and health organization, work with all the people in our community, as well as seeking feedback from all the social and health sectors. Organizations for example, non-government organization and district outreach. Develop programs that are relevant and effective will ensure that there is a good overview to prevent gaps or duplication of services given. It will include all members of our community, including the prospectors of ORE. So, yeah, it's a nice initiative. I think the centre is going to be very busy. There are some age-friendly communities, so different councils. maybe council should look at that long term for enhanced funding community. There's another,
Your time is up.
yeah? Oh, okay, I was just on it briefly talking about total mobility, that's a popular.
Does anyone have any questions for Peter?
I have one quick one, if I may. Peter, thank you for that. Do you have a new chief executive or general manager then? Hello. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, we read through a couple, but I think this one is here to stay.
Okay. Congratulations.
We'll find out in a couple of weeks.
Great, thank you, Peter. We'll go with Simon now from the Mercury Bay Boating Club.
Good morning. Thank you very much for allowing us to represent the club on a couple of matters now. I'm Simon Rawlinson, I'm Commodore of the Boating Club. Can I introduce Grant McDonald and Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart is one of our committee members and Grant McDonald is our project manager for the relocation of the boat club. First letter we sent in on the 30th of March regards the public notification of our intentions to relocate the clubhouse to the reserve adjacent to Dundas Street, the boat ramp at Dundas Street. We're requesting a submission in support of our concession application. The second letter I'll table now. I understand that it has been circulated. But do I need to table a copy?
Do you have a copy?
You've got a copy? Excellent, thank you. That's basically a request for our shipping container that was located at Ohoka Reserve as an emergency measure so that we could continue our youth sailing programs. We'd like permission for that to stay there until such time as we do relocate the club and we've got the ability to store. Now, regarding the public notification for the concession application with DOC, it's an unfortunate circumstance that we weren't able to approach you as a committee much earlier in the process. We were taken somewhat by surprise by the swiftness with which Department of Conservation acted. We were warned in our application went in, first request for information went in December. In January, we were told that it would be 6 to 9 months before we heard anything back. And then at the end of March, or towards the end of March, suddenly we got a letter from them saying that that was going to be put out for public notification in early April. So we were really taken aback by how swiftly things moved. Unfortunately, it didn't allow us the opportunity to approach you guys much earlier in the process. Regarding the public notification, we see the club as a valuable community asset. It's not just used by boat club and for boat club activities. It's used for funerals. It's used for by St John for training programs. It's another community facility that we see as. Did a pretty thorough investigation of sites right from On-Guard Road to Robinson Road and everything in between, and found that firstly, ideally we wanted to stay on Taputapuatia, but since the club was put there, it became a heritage listed site. There are other complications with the ongoing threat of erosion that makes the club basically uninsurable on that site. It's one of the responsibilities of a committee to ensure that the club house itself and the assets of the club are protected by insurance. So yes, we looked at many reserves and we settled on our latest proposal of the Dundas Street site, due mainly to the fact that it's zoned for marine services. And in the information that came with the letter, there was this, which is the zoning that area for marine services. So we are a perfect fit for the zoning of the area, the permitted activities. There's even a note on there saying examples of activities that comply include sailing school or yacht club. Do I need to table this? I think it's in the.
It's not your attachments.
It's not the attachments? Oh, can I table it now?
You have a minute left.
Okay. I'm sure that the questions will take plenty of time. So we've looked at many reserves. We consider the location that we've settled on a perfect fit, especially due to the zoning. We've spoken to the Marine Society, and we have letters of support from Dave Monday on behalf of the Marine Society from last year. Issues that we've seen raised in the public forum have been parking. Now, we're not asking to have control of the entire reserve. We're asking for the footprint of the building, which basically means that 4 cars and trailers won't be able to park on the reserve. All the rest of the reserve will be available to the public. There could be pressure on the dinghy ramp, so we've looked at. We're now proposing to put our own dinghy ramp in, so that our kids, our leather sail program kids, have got a safe environment and the ability to get their boats in and out of the water without any interference with the public ramp. The youth sailing, there have been concerns raised about the tidal nature of the area where the youth sailing would